Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this inside out rainbow cake. This time we're going to be making a rainbow cake with rainbow buttercream inside, delicious chocolate cake, and rainbows of jelly beans on the top. Let's get started. To put this cake together, we're going to be using 3 8-inch chocolate cakes. I'm going to be using white buttercream. And you want a full recipe of my vanilla buttercream for that one, and I'll put a link in the description box below for you. And then we're going to be using another batch of buttercream, which is going to be colored purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. And that's again the same vanilla recipe. And then in here I have an assortment of different colored jelly beans that I'm going to be using. We're going to be using all the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I've got some pink, some different shades of blue, some different shades of purple, and we're going to be using all of those, but you can use whatever you have handy for you. So my first step is to take my purple buttercream, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit amount around the outside here, just going around. And I want it to be quite high, so I'm going to do 2 rounds of all my buttercream after I've got them all on there. But just so I can show you what to do next, I'm going to go to my blue, and then I'll work my way into my green and the yellow and the orange, and I'll come back when I'm on the red. And like I said, you're going to need 2 layers. So for example, I've gone around once with my blue, and now I'm going around a second time with the blue. So it's going to be like that for all of the colors. So I'm done all the beginning colors, and I'm going to finish off with the red here, and just filling that in like that, and then a little extra in the circle. You can put your colors in any order that you want to. And then I'm going to layer my next level top, and then my next level of cake, and then I'm going to put it on top next. So now that I have all my colors on, I'm going to take my leveled cake second layer here, and I'm just going to place it on top, and then I'm going to repeat the process. So again, I'm going with my purple first, going around 2 times, and then once I've got this whole second layer done the exact same way that I did the first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 3rd cake layer on top, and then I'm going to put it into the freezer. And the reason it's going in the freezer is that because I want these 2 layers of rainbow buttercream to absolutely solidify, so that when I start to ice it with the white vanilla buttercream on the outside, I don't risk like it moving around or anything gonna come off kilter or whatnot. So that's what I'm gonna do next, and when it's frozen, I'll be back to show you the rest of the decorating process. Once the buttercream between the layers has frozen, what I'm going to do is take my white buttercream, and I'm just going to apply a coat over on top and all the way around the sides. So I'm just going to do that now, and I'll cover the cake, and I'll be back when it's covered. My cake is covered in my buttercream, so now what I'm doing is I'm starting with my darkest purple on the outside, and then I'm just going to mimic what I did on the inside, working my way towards the center. So I'm just going to, what you can see down here so far is that I've got the dark purple, the light purple, and then the dark blue and the light blue. So I'm going to start with those 4, and then I'm going to work my way all the way into the center with the green, the yellow, the orange, and the red, and maybe some pink in the center if we've got some room. But like I said earlier, you can put whatever colors of jelly beans that you want on yours. I just like that this is going to match the inside when we cut it open. So when I'm all finished putting these on, it's going to take a while, I'll be back to show you the top that's all finished. So I have my jelly bean top finished. I managed to fit 1 teeny tiny pink one in the center there. It does take a couple of minutes, so make sure you have enough time planned out in order to decorate the top with these jelly beans. The part that I'm going to do next is I have my leftover white buttercream fitted with a 2A tip from Wilton, but any of just a simple round tip will work. And I'm just going to be squeezing little tiny, just round, kind of puffy looking border. I just kind of want it to be almost cloud-like. Just because it's rainbow, it's inside, we're using white. I'm just going to make it like that. So I'm going to go around the top, and then I'll be back to do that again along the bottom border. To finish off the cake, I'm just going to repeat the border along the bottom. So I'm just squeezing and then just a little twist at the end there just to make sure you don't have a little peak there. But if you do find that you end up with a little teeny tiny peak, once the buttercream crusts over, you can just tap it with your finger. Like, it's too moist right now, but once it crusts over, just tap it with your finger and the crust will be gone. It'll be a nice little round bubble. So I'm going to finish that off. I'm going to slice it up so you can see the inside, and I'll be back to finish the video. So there you go, everybody. I've sliced into our inside out rainbow cake, and you can see all the different layers of the buttercream inside there. It looks absolutely beautiful. If you make this same cake or a version of this cake, make sure you send it to me on one of our social media pages. Those are linked below in the description box, and you can find me at any of those, and I try to respond to all of your comments and all of your questions as often as I can. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you again next time.